This is a general reading for Sagittarius for the week of October 20th to the 26th. So Sagittarius is your sun or moon rising or Venus. This is a general reading for you, so take what resonates and leave the rest. For the month of October, I am again offering a complimentary reading for either those who subscribe or put in a comment. This is a 30-minute complimentary reading. So I will be selecting one person from the new subscribers or new comments for October. And I know that I do appreciate all your comments and kind wishes and prayers for me and my fur babies. Thank you so much. Also, I have posted the ones selected for September. I selected 4. I usually say 1, but I selected 4. If you want to know, look under on the YouTube front page under community, and it will say, the post would say congratulations, and one of the 4 people has contacted me. So 3 people have not contacted me, and you might have been selected for a reading, so be sure to check that. Now, why would you want to be a subscriber? Also know if you like the videos, hit the like button. All 3 of those help the logarithms, and then more people become aware of the channel, and so then they can get benefit from having the reading, the general reading. To be a subscriber, it costs absolutely nothing. It is free. And you would be considered for that complimentary reading. If you hit notification, you'll be notified when the videos come out. And for the month of October, I have $5 off on my readings for the subscribers of the channel. My readings are $30 for 30 minutes or $50 for an hour, and that is either live or video, your choice. And as a subscriber, you get $5 off, so it's $25 or $45. So all I have to do is send me an email, and the email's down below. Now, know that I have my crew here helping me, and I'm doing this late at night. I've not felt good for a couple of weeks, actually 3 weeks since almost 3 weeks since I had my treatment. I've not felt good. And so I'm a little bit behind on my videos, but I do have my team here. So Nina's here on the table. So this is my video crew. So Nina is on the table, so she's in charge of props, cards, and my emotional support. Jason's in the bedroom, and he's in charge of security. Milo is in the sitting room, and he's in charge of greeting, and I guess you would call him the receptionist, and just looking cute. Hope's out in the courtyard, so he is pacing back and forth. You know, he can't hear and he can't see, so he's very limited in what he can do, but he's really coming out of his shell. You know, I've had him a year, and he knows now where things, you know, how to get out of the house up to the courtyard, and he comes in and he sits in the kitchen on the floor by the door now. So he's, you know, I thought he was totally not engaging, but he's really coming forward after a year. Then I have the 2 cats, the 2 little kittens out in the garage. So there's my crew. Now I have shuffled the cards and asked, your spirit guides, and we'll see what shows up, Sagittarius, and we'll see if they have any messages for you as we. What is it you want to tell them? Moving forward, like I see a boat, and so it's like moving forward to smoother waters, maybe. Moving forward to smoother waters. And okay, it's saying to someone, time to make amends. Don't let some sort of dispute go too long without reaching to that person to try to patch it up. You had a disagreement with someone, I don't know if it was a family member or a friend or someone. And it says, don't let it go too far, too long. You know, sometimes, you know, you can think you're right, and but if you know, and still, it's important to heal that relationship. You know, it doesn't make any difference who's right. It's being able to communicate and understand that other person's position, because if you let it go too long, it's going to keep breaking apart. So it's time to come to each other and even maybe not even bring up the core of what that dispute was, but try to mend that relationship. That's for someone. That's what they're saying. It's time to mend that relationship before it becomes so okay. So, you know, mending, then it says, you know, like how you're like a sweater, and if it has a snag and it just keeps unraveling. That's almost like it is. If you don't stop it, it's going to be totally unraveled. So it's time to step forward, maybe, you know, and say, I'm sorry, or can we, you know, sit and have a cup of tea or a cup of coffee and talk about this. You don't even have to talk about the core thing. You can agree to disagree and still be friends, still have a relationship, still be a family member. That's what they're saying. Okay, so the very first card is Page of Cups. So it could be someone from your family. The reading's about the Page of Cups crossed over by, oh, happy celebration. You're going to get a message. Why did I just see that? And someone's going to say they're going to have a baby. I just saw that. You're going to hear that somebody in your family, I would say, is going to have a baby. And it's good news. Everybody's very happy about it. I just got a flash about that. So congratulations. At the base of it is the Queen of Swords, money. Behind is the Strength card. Crowning is the Two of Pentacles. Let's put our cards here. Nina wants to be right there. Let's move these cards up here. You're okay, Nina. You're perfect right where you are, honey. Okay, then we have the Page of Swords, which is some clarity coming up, information. Then we have the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Cups. This is a lot about home this time. The Star, destiny, whatever, you're right on track with the, you know, what's in the stars, what's supposed to be. And the final outcome is the Emperor, with the Seven of Swords, the Star card, with the Ace of Pentacles. Is anybody looking for a new job? There it is. Or some new money. The Knight of Cups, with the Seven of Pentacles. Queen of Cups, with the Ace of Rods. You might be moving. Someone might be moving to a new home. Page of Swords, with the Judgment. Two of Pentacles, with the Broken Heart. That's appearing quite a bit. The Three of Swords. And behind you, the Knight of Pentacles. At the base, the Page of Swords. And then we have, Four of Cups crossed over by the Eight of Swords. For someone, you feel you can't move forward. Excuse me, my mouth is really dry. I'm drinking Coke to keep awake. Diet Coke. So it has no sugar. So that's very important, that I don't have sugar. Okay, and please don't send me anything about you shouldn't eat sugar if you have cancer. Please don't do that. I'm just, I get lots of not lots of comments, but some people who have their own opinions about how Cancer should be treated. So, we have here, oh, there's a lot going on out there, Nina, isn't it? Here it is at 8 o'clock at night, and they're doing that. Okay, so you're going to hear a message, and it's a Page of Cups crossed over by a happy celebration. Now, it could be a get-together, or it could be that you're having a celebration and you hear something good. It could be moving. It could be an engagement. Like I said, it could be a wedding or a baby. You're going to hear something good, some good, happy news. And then we have the Four of Cups with the 8 of Swords. Now, this is upright in this time. Excuse me for the noise outside, you know. I don't even know what time it is. It is, what time? Oh, it's only 7:35. Okay, so we have the new beginning, but there's some sort of delay for some reason that you feel you can't move forward. I don't know what it could be moving to a new house and you feel some restriction, or it could be moving forward. There's something about why you feel you can't move forward. Can be that you are restricting yourself, that your restrictions are that you emotionally can't move forward, or you're waiting for some direction from the other person. Maybe you want to move to a new place and you feel you can't yet, but there's some sort of new beginning and there's some restrictions, some 8 of Swords about that going on right now, that you feel that you cannot move forward. Because at the base of it is, there's the Queen of Pentacles, which is money, can be an organization, and the Knight of Swords, which can be energy of moving forward. It could be a job offer, for example. It could be relocating for a job. It could be looking for looking for a place to move to, for someone that's looking for a place to move to. So that's what is at the base of it. But it can be, let's see, the Queen of Pentacles. Moving forward, the Queen of Pentacles could be a person, it could be a boss, it can be a job. And it could be a job offer where you have to move, for example. But there's like, okay. So like if you were having to relocate for a job offer, it could be new opportunities with the Four of Cups. But then you're feeling restricted. You know, you're hesitant about moving and relocating because of the roots of where you are. That's part of it. It could be that you're a little bit hesitant because you feel like you really can't move because of your community. You know, maybe you have kids in school or family there. So that could be your restriction. Because what's behind you is the Strength card. You got the Knight of Rods, and it says show some strength. The Knight of Rods, okay, and then the Strength card is stay true to what you believe, how the strength of the lion related to the Knight of Rods. The Knight of Rods can be a person that was at work, or it can be a person in your life. If it's, you know, in the other deck, the Knight of Rods, when I see the Knight of Rods, he tended to be, if it's reversed, he's a little bit irresponsible, lives for the moment, but doesn't, you know, so you really can't count on him. You know, doesn't look at, you know, like if you're going to give him a task to do, you really couldn't count on him. That's the way it is if it was reversed. But in this case, it's just having the strength, and it can be a family relationship, or moving forward. And it says have strength about, you know, moving forward also. It can be action, moving forward to a new opportunity, and have the strength. Stay true to what you believe and stay true to the course. In the situations that you've been in, there's conflicting energy around you. However, what's important is for you to stay focused on the objective rather than everything else that's going around. because you know what you want. Have the strength of the lion. Stay focused on where you want to be, not on all of the opinions of everybody else around you. Because then you'll be able to move forward to what you are focused on, which is, could be represented by your Knight of Rods. Because what's going on, what's on your mind is you're trying to balance your choices and you have a broken heart. Now, it could be a couple of things. It could be relationships. Do you leave the relationship or you don't leave the relationship? Do you relocate for that job or you don't relocate for the job? Do you take a new job or So for different people, it's different things, but you have some sort of heartache about the decision you have to make. So that's what's on your mind. It's a tough decision where you are. Whatever you're deciding, you're feeling very, like that Eight of Swords, you're feeling very conflicted about it, restricted, because there's, the overview, people would look at, oh, what a great opportunity. But then in your heart, there are Three of Swords, whatever this is, you have the feelings. You're the one that has to decide, and you have the feelings about this decision. And it isn't just you that you're considering. You're considering the people around you and how this can affect them. Whether it's, it could be breaking up a relationship, it could be moving to a different place, it could be taking a job out of town, could be relocating. So whatever it is, you're also thinking about the other people around you and how this can affect them. Because what's ahead of you is a message, clarification. Page of Swords is getting the messages, information, so you can make wise decisions about manifestation, what you want, which is the next step. So it's out there, you've been, manifesting it. So you get some information that's going to help you in making the decision. Now, what came to mind is that there has been lots of weather catastrophes throughout the globe, and I send my love and light to you. And if anybody is going through any cleanup, housing shortages, anything, I send my light and love and my prayers to you. And somehow Spirit's saying that I need to say this I don't need to, but that there are people watching this that are affected by it. So I'm sending light and love to you, and that may you be restored and made whole. And that's what I'm asking. May you be restored, made whole, and be safe. May you and all of your loved ones and family members be safe. Then what we have here is Queen of Cups and the Ace of Rods, new opportunities. You could be getting a new home, for example, or a new project. New home, maybe a project even at home. Maybe you're going to work at home. There's something new coming because you got two aces. Because then you have the Knight of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. So the Knight of Cups can represent someone coming to bring you love, can represent home, and the Seven of Pentacles is hard work and waiting for the harvest. Now, it can also be, you can put hard work into a relationship, hard work into a home. That can also be the same. So that's around you, whatever your focus is. Yes, someone's really working hard about the relationship, mending the relationship, and that's what's on your mind, and that's where a lot of energy is going. Okay. And, and I don't see anything here like the Devil card, which would show any addictions or any sort of toxic things, so that's good. And then we have what's ever coming up is Destiny with a new beginnings for prosperity. That's coming up. It's in the stars. It's fated. It's going to happen. And then we have the Emperor and the Seven of Swords. Now, the Emperor can represent government. It can represent a person making a decision. It can represent a boss. And you're moving forward. Could be a decision made by government not to enable to move forward. Because the Seven of Swords is like the Five of Swords, that you have reversed that situation, you've learned from it, and you're now moving forward out of that situation. could be even helped by the government. You know, it's possible that you got some government help, maybe some flood damage, or maybe some sort of program that you've applied for, maybe Social Security or something, or dealings with the government that now you're able to move forward. So it can be government, it can be a person that's making a decision about government benefits, or it could be a job. But I get a lot about that there was, you know, all of the severe weather that we've had, and that it's gonna, you know, it's gonna take a long time to get back to being restored. Now I'm going to pull 3 oracle cards from the wisdom of the oracle. Oh, you got something to say, Sagittarius. Okay. For someone, you have a family member that you've been very concerned about, and maybe they haven't contacted you for a while. It could be an adult child, or it could be you know, they're not really an adult child or a relative that you're concerned about, and reach out to them. Not that you've had any disputes or anything, but just to let them know that you care, because they're feeling a little bit lost right now, and it will make you feel good. It'll make them feel good that you have reached out to them, because they're feeling a little bit lonely and disconnected. That's what they're saying. And anything else, Sagittarius? Okay, someone needs to get a checkup. Has everybody had your checkups? You know, and if you're a woman and you have a male partner, you know, sometimes they tend to neglect that because they, you know, ignore it. Be sure to encourage them to get their annual or semi-annual, you know, their biennial checkup. You know, like every 2 years or every year, whenever they're supposed to do it. Someone needs to get a checkup. What else, Sag? This is what people usually see, the orbs, when I'm asking these questions. Okay, and also if you have children, small children, do not, you know, this is really good time to have some family time and go and maybe take some walks in the park, or go play some football, soccer, you know, kick the ball around, or just get into some, you know, enjoy the family time together. That's what they're saying. Enjoy the family time together. You know, for example, my great-granddaughter, they went to the pumpkin patch, and you know, and all the activities related to that. So it, you know, Halloween's coming up, and, you know, carving the pumpkin or whatever festivities. They say do some family things. They're really emphasizing family in this reading, aren't they? What else? Oh, and take care of yourself. That's what they're saying. Take care of yourself. Do some self-care. Even if it's like that bubble bath that you've wanted to take, you know, go in, lock the door, and take a bubble bath. You know, you are not available for an hour or 2 hours or whatever. Just some self-care time for you, or sitting in a corner with a book and nobody can talk. You know, they don't know how to even reach you because you're just having some time. Okay, angels and archangels and spirit guides, what is it that you want Sagittarius to know here? Okay. To be fair, I'll read what that one is. come to the edge. No, I don't get that often. And what's the other one? Oh, it's in here. It's right. Which one is it? Right here. The fates. No, isn't that interesting? Okay, so, because the other was rejuvenation. Rejuvenation means creating manifestation. Okay, to the fates is the serenity prayer, basically. And isn't that interesting when I said that you had someone that was feeling a little lost? You might have somebody you know in your family that's in recovery. And you know, they have all like the AA meetings, but they also have all the support like the Al-Anon and the Alateen support groups for the family members. Okay, so to the fates. Well, first let's read to the edge. Courage, taking a leap of faith, overcoming fear, and accepting risk. Okay. Then to be fair, number 38, which works out to an 11, which is a master number, is balance, justice, a need to consider options, mutual benefit, the law of cause and effect. So the law of cause and effect is it's balanced. You know, it's balanced. Life offers experiences that are challenging and experiences that are nourishing, yet over time we strike a balance. And then the fates, which is number 17, is the Serenity prayer sums up the meaning of this card. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. There are things in life you will never have control over. The conditions brought on by the evolution of the collective, by nature, and by your own past experiences may be fated, predetermined by spirit for a greater purpose you cannot understand in this lifetime. It may not be in your cards to understand why certain events occurred, but you can accept the mystery and work with what these events and your current circumstances have to teach you. This is the wisdom contained in the Serenity prayer. Okay, there. Now we're going to pull the I Ching Oracle card. Okay. Here's the card for our Sagittarius, angels and archangels and spirit guides. Right here. Pushing upward, number 46. Okay. Natural advancement is represented by growth in springtime. When new plant life pushes upward through the earth, the emphasis is on upward motion, a movement from obscurity to influence with growth that is supported by adaptability and an absence of obstacles. Constant, flexible growth is the key attribute of the plant pushing upward. This reading suggests a period of promotion and prosperity for you. The wise person in harmony with fate is sensitive but determined. Make a sincere effort to apply a determined effort against the forces of inertia by bending around obstacles that arise, and good fortune will follow. By remaining tolerant and flexible, you will retain the conscious innocence that best fuels growth and advancement. Willpower and self-control are necessary to manage growth properly, but an inner enthusiasm for life is what drives it. There, okay? Then I'm going to pull some, well, the Believe in Your Own Magic and the 2 Louise Hay cards. There. Believe in Your Own Magic. Okay, here we go. Stars, you can manifest your every wish. How's that? You can manifest your every wish. Okay, the 2 Louise Hay cards. Okay, here we go. There is plenty for everyone, including me. The ocean of life is lavish with its abundance. All my needs and desires are met before I even ask. My good comes from everywhere and everyone and everything. Freedom is my divine right. I am free to think wonderful thoughts. I move beyond past limitations into freedom. I am now becoming all that I am created to be. There. And your affirmation card for the week. Now, if you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And if you're interested in a reading, just send me an email. My email is down below. And here's your affirmation card. Light. Without the dark, we never see the stars. Look at that. Okay. Thank you. And from Portugal, Nina and I are sending you light and love.